welcome back to Shaman's Kitchen. A pleasant good night to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Today I have a special recipe to share with you guys. If you want to see this, come on down and let's get started. So friends, today I will be sharing a recipe with you guys for this very delicious vegetable. It is very unique. It is a delicacy in Guyana, and some of you might not agree with me on that, but I must say it is something that's very delicious, very time consuming to prepare, because to peel it and prepare it, it takes a lot of time, but it's very delicious. So there's a few different names for this one vegetable. In Ghana, it's well known as Katahar. In Trinidad, chatine. We used to call the nuts, the ripe one, we would boil the seed in salt, and you get a beautiful nut to enjoy with your friends and family. And we used to call that bread nut, but I see here it's also labeled as bread nut, and I see here it's also labeled as green jackfruit. For us, we used to prepare this two ways. Best for vegetarian when you're fasting, or it goes very nice with shrimp. So today I would like to share this recipe with all my viewers, and I know some of you probably didn't have this for a very long time, because I didn't have it for a long time. I just find some in the store and I decide that I'm gonna give it a try, because I wasn't sure if the packaged one would be the same as the fresh one. So today I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna prepare some with roti and shrimp. So I'm gonna make this Katahar curry with shrimp and roti. So if you want to see how I'm doing this, stick around and let's get started. So I'm gonna pick some fresh red wirrie pepper from my pepper plant that I got from my aunt. There is a lot of ripe ones. I'm looking for like the really ripe ones, and these are not very overpowering hot, but they have a very beautiful flavor when you add them to any kind of meal, salads, or anything. Look at these ones here. So beautiful, and I'm very happy that I got this plant. Hopefully I can save it for winter. And this is my new thyme plant that I got from my aunt as well. Just blooming. Leaves are very nice and lush and green, and I'm so proud of it. So I have here a few fresh ingredients for my Katahar today. I have some fresh green onion that I picked from my garden, some fresh wirrie pepper from my plant, some fresh garlic, and some fresh onions. I'm gonna put the green onion, pepper, and garlic into my blender. I'm gonna blend it up, and then I want to show you guys how I prepare my Katahar curry. What I love about vegetable, they don't take a lot of ingredients. If you have simple ingredients like green onions, garlic, pepper, and onion, you can make a very delicious vegetable without having to add too much. I just harvest all these fresh vegetable and pepper from my garden. I am still harvesting every day little by little. So some pepper, big shout out to Sister Donna. She loved the shape of these peppers. So if you were here, sis, you would have had some of these when I picked them fresh from the plant. So these are a different pepper from these ones. These ones are way hotter. I got some more same. And I got my 2 little Corilla. If I didn't pick them, they would have gotten ripe on the plant, on the vine, so I had to pick them. And I got a tomato. So now I'm gonna start preparing our seasoning for the curry. So here I have the Katahar. Open the bag, and this is how it is, like roughly chopped. But I like when mine is cooked until it's melted, like you can't taste any, you can't be chewing for a long time. So I'm just gonna cut them back into smaller pieces. This is too big for me. I want it to melt and not be stringy when I finish cooking it. So while I'm cutting up the Katahar into smaller pieces, my husband will squeeze this coconut into our omega juicer, and I'm going to use the milk of a fresh coconut to cook our Katahar curry. So after recutting the Katahar from big chunks to small pieces, because this is how I like to cook mine, I got this much. It looks way nicer now and appealing, and I got some seed on the side. So I'm gonna start putting together the curry for our beautiful Katahar. So here I have my spices that I'm gonna be adding to this Katahar curry. I have some roasted jeera. I have here some garam masala. I have over here some Lala's curry powder. And I have over here some turmeric powder. I'm gonna mix along with the dry ingredients. I have my blended seasoning, and I'm gonna add all of it into the bowl with some water. How does wirrie pepper smell, Matthew?
It smells good.
Right?
Yeah.
It's such a nice aroma and flavor. So now we're gonna add a little bit more water into here to make it to a paste. And with that smell, the aroma I'm getting right now, I can tell right away this will be a delicious Katahar curry. So now I'm gonna put in my curry paste into the oil. And I just added about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I'm gonna cook this for a little, so all that spices and ingredients can infuse, because the more you cook the spice, the more flavor will start open up for the spices. So now I'm gonna cover this and let it cook, and then we'll come back when it starts sticking to the bottom of the pan. So we're gonna check on our curry, how it's doing. And this is cooking up nicely. I'm gonna give it a mix. I can see the color has changed, yep. And it starts sticking to the bottom, and that's a good sign. That flavor of the wirrie pepper, oh my goodness, so inviting. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water to cook the spices some more. And at this point here, I'm gonna go in with some salt, just cleaning up all the edges. We're gonna add some salt, just about a teaspoon. We can always add later. Mix that in. And I'm gonna add my 2 small onions. If you have a large onion, you can add 1 only. So in you go. I'm gonna give this a little mix, and we will come back to it after a minute. So let's check this out. And this is ready for me to add my Katahar in here. I'm gonna go in with the seeds, and we're gonna add our Katahar. We're gonna mix this in so that all the curry paste can coat all over the dish. We're gonna fry it up for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we will come back to add the next ingredient. So now look at how beautiful it looks.
It smells really good too.
It does, right? And it looks like it's done here. But to make this nice and delicious and like really, really tasty, we have to add some coconut milk, and that would cook it and soften all the Katahar pieces and add a real nice sweetness to it. So I'm gonna add my coconut milk, and hubby squeezed the coconut milk for me in our omega juicer. I added some water, and this is the milk of 1 coconut. I have about 2 cups with milk and water together. The more coconut milk, the better the taste will be. So the next thing I'm gonna do here now is mix this in one more time, and we will put it on like low heat and cook this until all the liquid is gone. In the meantime, I'm gonna start kneading up some flour to make the roti that we're gonna have this Katahar curry with. Oh my God, it looks so good. So I just finished kneading my flour for the roti. We will leave our roti to soak. So let's check on our Katahar to see how it's doing. Wow. Look at this pot of gold. Amazing. So this, I have it cooking on medium to low heat. I'm gonna cover it back, and we're gonna leave it because we want the liquid to cook out some more and until our Katahar pieces are nice and soft.
It actually does look like gold.
It is, right? So let's check on our Katahar. Oh my gosh. I really like how it's looking, because I like when mine is cooked until it's like melted.
That looks so good.
And I really don't like to be chewing and chewing when you're eating this dish. So this is looking so delicious. Now I'm gonna add my shrimp, and I'm going in with some back home shrimp. So let me just put it, I'm gonna put it in now, Mark. And then I will mix this all in together. And this was some shrimp that I prepared the other day. Now we want to mix this in. Sister Donna, I will take out your share without shrimp for you. And we want the shrimp to really mix into the dish well. So I'm gonna leave it in about 2 minutes to really cook in and get some of that juice into it. We won't notice the shrimp now. You have to look carefully because everything is nice and have this beautiful color. Well, I'm gonna start cooking my roti, and then I'm gonna do my taste test. So here is my beautiful looking Katahar curry, cooked very nice and melting away here. It's just came off the stove. I'm gonna plate up. There is shrimp in here and some of the seed. For all those who love Katahar and you didn't have it for a long time, I hope this would inspire you to cook it soon. Please leave in a comment and let me know when was the last time you had this. Before I plate up, I have a few birthday shout out right after this. So today I have some shout out, and I would like to wish my cousin Sewak from Essequibo Coast a happy birthday. I wish you many more with good health and strength and happiness. I would like to shout out my uncle Vish Manbode and his wife Sally from Queens, New York. Happy 29th wedding anniversary to you guys. I wish you guys many more years together. And I also would like to wish my niece Gabriella a happy birthday today. I'm gonna post a few pictures for Gabriella right after this. So here is our beautiful Katahar curry and shrimp, and it's cooked really nice. When I'm making this dish, I like to make a sada roti or flatbread because this have so much cushion and this have so much room to take up all that goodness and juice. So I just want to show you guys how this cook. Look at that. Amazing. It's like melting down on my roti here, and I'm gonna take a nice big mouthful and let you guys know how this tastes. I'm drooling already, so cheers to all my viewers. Oh my gosh. This is one dish that you have to put coconut milk because it adds sweetness. It makes the dish really nice and creamy and even melting away, and you have to know that right average. It's something, like I mentioned before, it's very time consuming if you have to clean it from scratch, but it's also a beautiful, lovely dish. So I'm gonna take another one. This one I cook with the shrimp, Guyana shrimp. Amazing. It adds another level of flavor. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say to you guys, stay blessed, stay safe. I love you guys. Bye for now.